We got Church with us. Hold on, let me bring you back. Church.
What's up, Skin?
What's going on, man? Okay. You believing that this ain't her?
It ain't.
Definitely not her.
See, it is and ain't, depending on how you look at it. Depending on what someone's able to fathom.
So who's in the car, though? If you don't think...
I think an undocumented person.
So somebody put that person... So the conspiracy is big. You would say it's a big...
It's huge.
Okay, and for what... Okay, now I got to ask you this. Do you have a reason why they would do this? A purpose?
Yes.
What is
it? It's tremendous amounts of money being made without having to work not 1 minute.
Now, you think that's on I can see if, say, let's just say that the police in Truckee were corrupt, but that would involve, now you're
Some of them.
Some of them. Now, but it would have to be on a larger scale than that to pull something off like this, wouldn't it?
In different areas.
And while I got you here, what is the deal with the teeth? Everybody's been bringing up the teeth, that they're photoshopped or something's going on with the girl's teeth.
The video that I just put on my page is very non-dragging along. It's very to the point. It's only 6 minutes long. If you want to watch it, you can watch it. I'll even send you the private link and make it private while you watch it so you don't get flagged if you want to.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Shoot it to me.
All right.
So is it the video you just dropped where you were talking about Molly Golightly on the panel, or do you have another video?
Well, I knew that that live was going to be deleted.
That Molly was going to delete it?
Yes. About halfway through. I knew that it was going to be gone, and either it was going to be gone for good, which it's still gone right now, or it will be gone, and then they would go into YouTube studios and cut sections out like Ikmel's been doing.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you screen recorded that video?
I have screen recorded everything from the entire beginning, from everyone.
Okay, I'm not a suspect in my church.
No, fuck no.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just wondering. Am I on the radar? See, I've been cleared, people. Y'all keep my name out y'all's mouth.
No,
okay.
No.
So we're still good. You're in. It's a conspiracy, is what you're going with, Dick.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you think a conspiracy is, because half the world thinks a conspiracy means like magical unicorns pop out of the ground and shit like that.
No, I'm thinking something they've created this for, like you would say, for some type of profit or some type of gain. That's why I asked you what was the purpose of it, because I believe some of these conspiracies happen to sometimes take our rights or to take away gun. That's what conspiracy people seem to say anyway.
Yeah. This is typically about what everyone in the world has to have, and that's money.
And it would bring in that much revenue that it's worth to do these cover-ups and things of these nature.
The Kylierodni thing, bro, if you had 3 GoFundMes in 2 weeks, you'd be a millionaire off one person.
Yeah. Okay. So now the granddad, you're pretty confident. You said that the granddad is the dad of Kylie, but do you have any other source other than they just look alike?
I mean, bro, looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, bro. I'm just saying.
I mean, I do admit they do look really similar, but I do, at the same time, there are people with doppelgangers, but it's weird that girl is the doppelganger for that guy. I do admit that is...
What you gotta realize is this. Everything that I found is because of what who I think are suspects are saying. That's where I'm getting my information from, the criminal.
So my only one that I thought was really strange that you go into is Zanime. Zanime weirds me out. Like, I get such a weird vibe from her, like a James Bond villain type vibe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
she's into Kylie with the C.
Is she kin to her? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is she?
You're
the one that's been digging all this stuff out, Church. You tell us. Is Zanime connected to the Kylie girl?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be shitting me. You got a connection to them two together. This is weird. Now you gonna pull me into the conspiracy hole, Church?
Bro, that ain't a conspiracy, bro. It's right in front of everybody's face. That's the thing. Look, Do you notice the logo on the back of the car they keep talking about?
Yeah. The RAM sticker. I heard in your video the RAM space, computer space.
Yeah, random access memory. Look at those words. If you're able to access a bunch of random facts that are or aren't true, look what that stems to. These people, and when your RAM is full, you can't stuff anything in it. So you have to start cleaning out what you're doing. It takes a long time. Random access memory. Why do you think when you look up all these people, they're all technicians and fucking shit that has to do with computers? It's all bullshit. They're talking in a fucking code, bro.
So, okay, let me ask you this since I got you here. What do you think about the tow truck driver dude? You think he's somebody that just inserted himself into it and is full of shit, or is
100%? That's why he has the same exact depiction of Kylie that everyone else does. Yeah, why do you think he said, man, like she didn't know how to click her seatbelt and she looks like she must have came from a party and been a little hungover? It's like, okay, bro, what's happened is all these people have already gotten freaked out by me. So some of them have cut ties with each other. But before they cut ties with each other, they were like, hey, here's the story, stick to it. All they have is the story to stick to. So now that they haven't been in contact with each other, the dumbass tow truck driver gets on here and says the same story of everything that's been going on. You seen AWP? They showed you where he was parked and where the car was apparently at. That means he was watching her.
Okay, but when I get into this though, because it's a mixed bag of chips here, because we got Xana May, Ickmail, Ronnie Jones, right? But then we got the Kylie not being real. There's some girl in the car that's not who we think it is, and then we got our suspects. Did they kill a girl that didn't exist? We get into this paradox of shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't.
You got my squirrels running in reverse. I'm trying to figure this out.
No, yeah, you can't kill somebody that don't exist, but you can get away with murder. If you get away with murder one time, using this theory, you can use every prior body for the next body, so no one ever knows what you're doing or where the person's at. Boom, there you go. Infinite money. Go fund me.
So somewhere they took a blonde-haired chick that just passed away, put her in the vehicle, and what if it is something like that, and Xana May is a Fed or CIA or something like that, and she's facilitating YouTubers to run a narrative so they could collect. If you're going to pull me down the conspiracy hole, I guess I'll go conspiracy with you for a minute.
If that's the case, she's the dumbest CIA agent in the fucking world.
Yeah, but if you think about it, you get the right YouTubers, you could, with a right base, you could paint any picture you wanted to paint if you get the right people painting the picture for you.
Thank you. You just said it. Look, they liked me when I didn't know what was going on. They don't like me now that I know what's going on.
Yeah, and I mean, if we're going to get on a conspiracy realm, I can go into it with Xana May, because I would think, why is she pop out of nowhere? Why does she have ties to Ukraine? Why does she seem like, I don't want to say the one word, the C word followed by actress. I'll just say actress, because I get those vibes from Xana May, that she is that type of actress.
Xana May is from the United States.
Originally?
From what I've looked at, I'm led to believe, and you just seen everything else I've showed y'all. And y'all know y'all have seen some stuff get debunked by people who have power, such as AWP, very good guys. I was on a panel. Did you see AWP getting mad at me?
No, I didn't see him get mad at you.
Exactly. Them dudes got big balls. Why wouldn't they say something, right?
Yeah, because I even believe Doug, when they asked him about you, I think Doug is in the conspiracies a little bit himself.
You know why?
Because they know this shit don't add up.
Because they're smart and they were in the military.
So
they know when other military people that are low rank are bullshitting, bro. If you notice how they're standing when they're talking to the truck driver dude, you notice how the one who has the more brainiac smarts is the bald guy. That's why he was the observer. Doug was the guy asking the questions, because it's a two-person process, and it puts the pressure on the person, and it made the pressure on the person slip up during the interview.
Yeah, he didn't look like your typical tow truck driver. A lot of people said that, but he could have been like a dude that just jumps your car or something like that of nature. But he did openly say that he had videos on the front of the truck, back of the truck, and audio. So his stuff, he said, should be easy to prove or disprove, unless it,
Could be, but how the hell did he get there and know where she's at if her phone was dead? He said her phone was dead.
that she had used the guy she was with's phone, is what he was.
Right.
Yeah.
And guess what? When he called the tow truck company, he don't know anything. When he tried to call him back, the phone didn't ring. What does that tell you? They can't tell you too much about the phone and about how he got there.
Yeah, it could be like somebody that just wanted 15 minutes of fame, seen AWP, wanted to be on video, wanted thousands of millions of people to see him.
I feel you, but who the hell wants 15 minutes of fame of possibly being in trouble for covering up a murder?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I wouldn't insert myself into something like that either.
Hell to the no.
I mean, I might have notified the authorities of what I've seen, but I doubt I would want to go on camera. And I found 2 bodies one day up church in a Mickey D's parking lot of 2 people that OD'd. And the news was out there and they wanted me to be on the news. I was like, nah, I don't want no parts of that. I'll tell you off camera. I was like, but I won't tell you on camera. So I wouldn't insert myself into something like that because, it's just crazy.
If I'm so crazy and don't know what I'm talking about, why are the key players attached to me so much and won't leave me alone saying, hey guys, I promise, he doesn't know what he's talking about?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little on the conspiracy realm because people are thinking, and it's so early because if this girl exists, she has a family out there, and then we super hurt by hearing that this ain't their daughter or things like that. Do you think about that sometimes? Like if this is a mistake, that you said these things, that this girl don't exist and she's somebody else?
I don't ever say nothing unless I'm absolutely positively at least 99.9% right. Otherwise I wouldn't say it.
Okay, but if you did come out that you was wrong, you would reel it back and be like, I was wrong, guys, kind of thing?
100%, but that's not going to happen.
Not going to happen. Okay, I like to hear that. I like to hear confidence. So
remember, I thought I was getting taken to court.
I hope not.
No. Well, a criminal that has too much shit on their plate ain't taking me to court. That's why I'm telling all these people to suck my ass, take me to court. Because that's why in Molly Go Lightly's page, in her live stream, I said, why don't you Google the lawyers I mess with?
Is Molly a suspect now?
Bro, go look at the live when I said, guess what this leads back to? And they both looked at the camera, and I said, Gabby Petito, and her fucking jaw dropped, and then she got up and went off the camera. Guess who was in front of Brian Laundrie's house and why she's famous for yelling?
Molly. I've known Molly. Molly, Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty was the lady outside of Molly's house. I mean, Petito's with the bullhorn. And Molly Go Lightly and Jonathan Lee Riches were the ones outside of her house in Florida.
Why don't you hashtag, what is it? Yeah.
What is her name?
Molly did it.
No. Molly didn't do it. It's the person that's running all this. You ain't seen them. These are all the workers.
Okay. So there's somebody that's done ran interference, is what you think? Is these YouTubers are running interference on it? Because I thought a lot of that stuff happened in Summer Wells' case too, that people were running interference on it, which I found weird.
Yeah, look who went to Summer Wells' house.
Yeah, but I don't think because one of them times I was down there with them, and there wasn't nothing crazy or corrupt in it, because then that would put me in the conspiracy, and I ain't a suspect, church. Okay, I know these people.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you might have went down there, but how do you know that nothing went on? You don't.
I don't. They could have did it.
Because you're innocent.
I'm innocent, and they didn't fill me in. I was out the loop. I'm going with it. They're guilty.
I mean, dude, hey, I'm just saying, and that's the thing. That's why I don't use the word. I don't like using it. I mean, it's not that I don't like using it. I know what it means, but other people out there, when
you say this ties back to the Gabby Petito, not to cut you off, are you tying it into it like that this was something that may not have occurred?
100%. Look at the preference. Look at the preference this person has, or these people have. They all like the same kind of girls. Think about this, bro. They all like the same kind of girls. Look up the I-80 murders. It's a group. It's a group of people in different spots. So if you got two people that know each other that are acting like they don't know each other, that in itself right there is hard for one person to fathom and figure out. I can handle like 4 people at one time by myself. I got 3 other friends that can handle like 4 or 5 other people at the same time by themselves. That takes a lot of skill. I don't care what nobody says. It takes a lot of stress, and you have to know when to back away and when to come in, because also when you back away and don't say anything, you also sometimes get more answers than you do when you're saying something.
Yeah,
you have to play the game.
You'll take more knowledge listening than talking about it for sure. Now, you said the I-80 killers. So there's a ring of people that are going around, abducting young, skinny, blonde-haired, blue-eyed women? Because I know that's what the media likes, and that's what gets the attention on the media. It seems like you blonde-haired, blue eyes, you go missing in this country, and you white, blonde-haired, blue eyes, you're a center of attention.
Unless you're talking to each other without using words. Because guess what I found out? These motherfuckers are talking without using words, or without typing words, and without writing words. They're talking using Google Earth.
They're talking, so their coding is coded in Google Earth.
They're talking using Google Earth. Go Google dark Google Earth or secret Google Earth.
Secret Google Earth. Okay, I definitely had to. There is a thing called secret Google Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what did they put in coordinates? That this coordinate means this coordinate means that.
Phone numbers that lead to.
I thought they were just talking in Discord, because I've seen some messages from them in Discord or something like Zanime and.
Their monitors are in Discord.
Oh, okay. So
they have a certain group of people that monitor everything certain people do, and they do it by using hashtags. Why do you go to Kylierodni's Instagram right now, bro? They just deleted all the damn photos
of her.
Dude, Kylierodni's real page, that's supposed to be the real page, has no post. They're all gone as soon as I got off the internet.
That is strange. That is strange. So, her, and that's her Instagram?
That's the one that we've seen all over the news. That, hey, everyone, this is the real Instagram. Cops said, hey, everyone, that's the real Instagram. And it ain't. I mean, it is, but look now. A dead person can't delete all their photos.
Well, like I said, if this conspiracy goes to that level, that would have to be involved the police. And didn't they send you a message?
Yeah, a fake message.
What do you think, it was a message from them, or was it from somebody else that was trolling you, or was it from the actual police?
I'll say this: a law enforcement agency looked at my Instagram and looked at that Instagram. Okay, an actual law enforcement agency. Now, do you think the sheriff of a town is going to be on comment saying, hey, bro, check your DM?
He might be.
No way, bro.
Because, I mean, you have a big base. When you start saying things, you know, a lot of people are listening. So, if...
You know who told me no? You know who told me no?
Who told you no?
The police.
No, not to say it, or
they're not going to do that.
Oh.
They're going to a real police department where I live, if they're a police department, and get my police department to come knock on my door.
Oh, they wouldn't reach out to you through like Twitter and Instagram and shit like that.
It's too unlawful. They're not gonna. No. Think about that, bro. A sheriff hitting up a famous singer saying, check your messages. I checked the messages when I was purposely not fully informed in the beginning. The police department liked me and said, share whatever we put out. When I disagreed with them, they hit me back up in the DM and said, hey, can you not share that?
Yeah.
They told me that their police, that their PI person that was in front of the news to everyone was not their police officer. What does that tell you?
And where has that girl went? I haven't seen that original girl.
Gone, bye-bye. She ain't around.
Yeah, I haven't seen her
Oh,
since,
yeah.
since you
Go on
mentioned it.
Instagram. Go on Instagram right now and hashtag kylierodni. There's 0 posts, and there ain't gonna be none because they just wiped the whole database.
Of her images and everything.
The hashtag in general.
There's three real.
The hashtag in general.
Go hashtag it on Instagram.
Search.
Okay, I had to pull my Instagram up. I got you up here right now, so I had to grab one of my phones and check it
Here.
out.
I'll back out and let you do it, and I'll come back in.
Okay, well I got a phone right here. Hold on.
All right.
And what? Nothing comes up on her?
3 posts, but they were just now posted because somebody just posted them. They're reels.
Okay.
When there should be a gajillion, right? Because everybody's been talking about it and hashtagging it.
Yeah, it seems like they would be up there. Okay, here's my Instagram. Let's go. It's just taking a second to load.
Oh, I bet it is.
All right, here we go. Ah, first thing is you, Church.
What do you know?
Right there on the IG. You at a barn with a damn green shirt on and a black hat. Let's see. I don't get on Instagram much. How do I search this shit?
Just have to.
Just type in the search bar hashtag kylierodni.
Okay, here we go. I got it. It's been a minute since I've been up here. Okay, yeah.
Hello. You will never find out. I think that's a troll.
Okay, yeah, I see a few posts. I see this brought up shit on Anime and everything. Am I looking at something? Okay, let me go over here to people.
Okay, here's another genius. Alright, I'm surprised you didn't bring
Yeah,
up
but look.
but here's another
You see what I'm saying? They're gonna have to keep doing that for a while. Somebody's gonna have to keep deleting them because now they know somebody's going through everything, right?
Yeah, I don't see much at all on it now. Here we go.
And just what, an hour ago, however long my video's been up, before that, you could have hashtagged it. It should have been everywhere, right?
And the account's private. This account is.
Oh man, that's weird. You know?
Let me check this one. Everything's private.
You know what's sad, bro?
Every account up there under the name Kylierodni is private.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 3 of them up there.
You want to know what's sad?
Is there a reason nobody can
What is
stand
that?
up to him? Am I
A
the
fucking
only
hillbilly
fucking
figured this out in
person
48
that
hours
stands
and been
up
saying
to
the same
Ryan?
exact thing
You're
for
crazy
fucking
and
2.5
you're wrong
weeks,
about
and
this.
everyone said I was crazy.
And
Now look.
You don't have to kiss his ass.
Yeah, I mean it.
It's sickening that all these people keep
I mean,
kissing
I don't
his
know.
ass.
It's in the
Stop
conspiracy
kissing his
realm. It would take a
fucking
lot of
ass.
big
He hasn't done
players
anything.
to
Like,
pull
they
something
know,
off like
he
that.
solved the crime.
That's because that's what's going on.
It's unreal to me.
I ain't saying
And
it's
again,
not.
this
I'm
has
just saying
nothing
Oh,
to do with
I know,
him
I know,
being
brother.
right.
Oh,
that would have to go into a large scale of big people involved.
That's why you gotta stand
And
up for
you
it.
say the
You gotta
ploy is
stand up
just
for
money.
Christ. Don't say you're following
course.
Tyler's
I don't
case.
know, man.
If you
I don't
could
know.
just not
So,
care about it,
what
then
about the
that's
body?
fucking
If
crazy to me.
is the autopsy, the coroner out here is the sheriff,
Call him out
yeah.
because
you
they
know,
like
so
him,
he's the one gonna be
but
performing the
I can like
autopsy,
him and call
right?
him out.
Am I
I'm not
correct
he?
on that?
Maybe that's what I'm saying.
So, which is strange that a sheriff is also the coroner. I thought that was odd. I mean, there's some odd things in it for sure. Now, and I just would have to have a little more proof to be
No,
sucked a little
that's
farther
not
deeper
work.
into the conspiracy
Use that
hole.
voice and that power
All right,
to
okay, bet. Answer me this,
do
bro.
the right thing.
And I'm not. I'm just
It would
only
be
just
so
trying to
much
get
better.
you to.
So
I'm
much
just trying to get you
better.
to think of different things. So check this.
Exactly.
Okay.
Stop talking about random kids.
Show me
Stop pulling names out
one
of nowhere
piece of
and
authentic
fucking
proof
use your voice and your
of her
power
name
to
spelled like
influence
that
positive, Ryan.
in actual
You can do it.
documents.
I know you can.
0.
Positive,
Show me
not negative.
a vehicle
During
going back
negative
to her
things.
name spelled like it is.
Man, I'm gonna tell
There
you,
ain't none.
a lot of people are missing, and
Huh.
it's hard to pick one.
So you saying
Show me
who was the
one
vehicle? You ran the tags to the vehicle. She was. Did it register back to her family?
It goes to sold. But look at how long since the tag has been registered to the same family. 7 years. Go look at the Kylie with a C. you ain't gonna and can't, and they cannot provide. Look, they've been trailing people along with music lyrics. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Well, the girl's innocent. Why don't you tell that Kylie girl with a C to get online and sing a song that's been released in the past 2 months? She ain't gonna be able to do it.
The
You know
girl,
why?
why?
She ain't no more.
The girl that the Kylie with Kylie Rose is what you're saying. Tell her to
Kylie
get
Ross.
Tell her to get online and sing a recent song because she don't exist anymore. Is that what you said?
She can't sing that song that she. Okay, so you see her singing in TikTok.
Yeah.
She go look up when that song was released.
Okay.
She think it was released almost 5 years ago. How drastic does somebody change physical feature wise from age 14 to age 19?
Oh, big time.
Exactly. The girl that's in that video cannot sing you a song that's been put out in the past 6 months. She can't. She won't. They won't be able to produce it because she don't look like that anymore. She's older. They're all over 18.
And they just use that image to sell people on this event happened that never happened.
Exactly.
And then they put a body in the car, so they knew AWP was out there searching, and they wanted them to find this body, discover this body.
Exactly. And look, these people have preference. So it wouldn't have been nothing for AWP to swim down there and then say, but that I'm pretty sure that's her. I mean, it is the car y'all told us. This person does look like her, since these weirdos got preferences, right? So by their knowledge, because they're just good guys who like to help people, that looks exactly like her, right? All right, answer me this. How come AWP, I've been in contact with them? Think about this. Why haven't they mentioned the Hellcat?
What did he
Think about what the objective is.
What did he tell you? He said he wouldn't tell you, because I know he told you.
What do you mean?
On that Zav girl interview, he said there's something I know that I am not even going to tell you, Church, when we talk in private. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh hell nah, he's going to tell Church.
You mean tell you the truth?
Did he tell you anything behind the scenes?
He's so professional, he did not tell me.
Oh damn.
And guess what? He couldn't tell me if he wanted to. You want to know why?
Why?
And it's not his fault. Somebody made a fake, my manager's name, email address, and hit him up asking him for his number, but he was smart enough to not give it to him, and then asked me on live, hey, he said, yo, I got your email, yada, yada, yada. I went and checked my email. I didn't get no fucking email. And guess what? AWP didn't forget to send one, and I didn't forget to and I didn't pass it when I was looking in my emails.
So there was some corrupt person out there.
Exactly.
Trying to get over on him.
Exactly. Because once these people get your number or your email address, you're fucked. Well, not your email address, but if they get your number, you're fucked. That's why I use a fake phone with Myro. And when I use a fake phone with Myro said, haha, I got your number. I said, no, you didn't. I didn't use a phone that even belongs to me, nor was it a phone that had even a real phone number.
So the number you did give up did get fried, the iPhones?
Yes.
And who did you give those numbers to when you was dealing with the Ronnie Jones stuff?
I was picking at people with an Instagram that had a number attached to it that are suspects, and when they seen that it might have been me, the phone fried, and I got kicked out of the Instagram. That was letting me know what they're allowed, what they can and can't do, hacking wise. Because remember, Ickmel said, there's that old ass video of Ickmel being like, I know how to hack stuff and look inside your camera.
Yeah.
Okay, I still wanted to see with updated technology in the past 7 years if he still could do it. So I went and bought a bullshit iPhone, made a bullshit Instagram, and fucking put my number out there.
And he hit it.
Yep, just like catfishing. Well, you know.
Okay. Now here's the thing. So none of these kids are involved. They're
not kids. That's why Sammy refers to them as kids. A kid don't refer to other kids as kids. Only adults do.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying kids, but I know they're 18. Most of the players are 18 and over. I keep saying kids because I'm older and I keep thinking of them as kids.
Some of them are a lot older than you think.
So they got nothing to do with this. This is just way bigger than them, and they just happen to be at this. How are they
Oh,
tied
but-
into it if that's
No.
not her?
No, look, you got to step back in the timeline. What kids?
Well, at least Sammy, Mags, they were at least there.
If they aren't kids, what kids?
Well, there ain't no
There
kids.
ain't- Exactly.
The two adults, they're there or say they're there. So they're part of the conspiracy. We know at least two of them talk, which was Sammy and Mags that were there.
Oh, they're guilty as fuck
Of what though?
of helping muddy the water.
Oh,
Ironically,
so they were part of the create the story around this that brings in the money.
yes.
Okay, so they would be considered CAs, actresses, or you know what I'm saying? They were.
I don't know about calling them actresses or nothing. I know what they're doing. I don't know what you want to call them, but I know what they're doing.
I really truly believe this.
Okay, because you know they're saying there's a party, and then Adventures with Purpose said there was even more people at the party. I wonder where Adventures with Purpose is getting that information.
Well,
They said 400 people.
well, that's what they were also told, though.
Yeah,
You
so-
got that. They get in, get their job done, they leave, and they go on to the next one.
So they're getting information. Do you think they wanted AWP to find that? I mean, if it's fake, then they put somebody in a vehicle. Of course, they put them in there for a reason, I guess, for AWP to find.
Look where they told them they didn't need to search, and look where the tow truck driver led him to, the wrong spot.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean, didn't
It's
it?
about resources. If the police are if there's corrupt police officers in there, they are in some sense friends with commissioners who run the money system. If you stress the money system and say, 19,000 hours, we had 16 fucking UFOs and 58 fire trucks. Well, god dang, dude, the government finna have to pay a big ass fucking bill for that.
Yeah.
And look, they didn't spend no money. They made money, and the GoFundMe's made money. Do you see how big of a money operation that is? That's why they're stressing the fact of covering this up as much as they can, because this is going to make a lot of people take a really fucking big pay cut. Not only that, if this shit all comes out and they trail it all the way down, the whole entire United States is going to wake the fuck up. People staring at a television too damn long.
That's deep. That's pretty deep down the damn conspiracy hole there, because then it goes into government cover-ups and all that. But you know, you always say if you follow the money, it'll lead you to the root of the problem.
Exactly, and the money was like, hey, look, we're money. Why do you think Ikmail never, ever, ever, ever on his entire channel has ever had to come out and defend himself against something? He's supposed to not do that. He's just, watching the videos, right? Okay. Well, if you're one of the people orchestrating this stuff and you never leave your fucking chair and you're always only watching stuff from a news channel that is a bullshit news channel, what does that tell you? He's purposely sending out misinformation. Why do you look at his attitude and his psyche when I didn't?
Do you think he's being paid to put out misinformation?
Hell yeah!
Man, where can you get that check at? I need to get that check.
I
I ain't connected to the right people, church.
that kind of check.
Yeah, I don't want it. Hey, they can have it. But so you think he's just being paid to run misinformation, and maybe Xaname's tied to that, and she's the handler of these YouTubers to run the misinformation?
I don't know what kind of YouTuber she's the handler of, but I do know this. I know, what does every single operation like this need? A male and a female. You have to be the whole spectrum. If you're not, it ain't gonna fucking work. These motherfuckers didn't think it through that good. Maybe this was their form of test or whatever, however these fucking people operate. You can't just give in a fucking application, right? Okay, if you're do something like this, you gotta prove these motherfuckers you can get away with it. And that's the thing. Everybody's like, oh, watch your back, watch your back. As fucked up as it sounds, this system
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
is letting people that are bad. What I'm doing, it is if this is what it is, which most of the time it is, this is gonna be good and bad. You see how that works? It's gonna be good for saving a lot of people and figuring out a lot of shit and saving a lot of money for certain communities, but they're also no one's gonna do nothing for me, because if they don't have people like me who figure out outside of the box shit, how do they know how to fucking fix their program?
Yeah, but we run a double-edged sword here, because say the family got the GoFundMe, and I don't know if the GoFundMe was really made by the family, but if you just start saying it's a GoFund scam and they need money because of the burial and things like that for the kids, and for the kid or her, and then nobody donates to it because they think it's a scam, and it's not a scam, that's kind of bad, don't you think?
Bad for who?
Bad for her family.
I mean, she just built a helicopter pad. They can't pay for a $9,000 funeral.
They built a helicopter pad?
Dude, yes.
I didn't know that. Man, they got money like that?
Bro, they have a whole entire ski lodge.
I heard they had a ski lodge, like a little.
Bro, you tell me you can't pay for a $9,000 funeral if you own a ski lodge?
So you're saying they got plenty of money, so there shouldn't be a GoFund for her anyway?
Well, hell, you can Google her dad, and he makes $2.5 million a year being a handyman. And guess how many people work for him? 4. How many people am I saying are guilty? 4.
Okay. So he got 4. Who's guilty? Well, let's get to the who's guilty part of this. Who's guilty?
That is the thing that we don't know. But guess what? The good law enforcement that knows what the fuck's up is going to look at all this information, sift through the bullshit, and find out who the main guy is. Because guess what? You ain't never going to see the main guy's face.
So, I mean, there would have to be an internal investigation into the police department, because you're seeming to think there's police corruption, cover-ups. I ain't going to say conspiracy, but definitely involvement in cover-ups.
I'm just saying.
And a plot to take money from the community.
You see how fucked up it is? I'm only telling you what we're being shown. That's it.
Why? Just tell me why.
Okay.
That's why I have proof to what I'm saying, and people don't like it. Because I'm not going to get out here and be like, yeah, man, it was fucking Johnny in the kitchen with a fucking rubber sword. I don't fucking know what it was. I'm only telling you what the criminals are telling us. But since my expertise in having a lot of people come up to me and bullshit me 24/7, that's why I was able to see it so fast.
Okay, what about like Kylie's mom? Who is she? Is she really Kylie's mom, or who is the lady that is up there missing her daughter?
She was Lindsay Rodney, and then out of nowhere, they added another name on the end.
So is that really her? Can we go back and find? Because I hear there's pictures of Kylie from the time she was young with Max.
Where's that at?
Oh, they're posted. Some of them should have dropped today. If they're not, they're about to drop. I was trying to get my hands on them because I know who got some.
Well, if you get them, let me know, and I'll tell you if they're fake in 45 seconds because of a program.
I will shoot them. I'll shoot them over to you on IG when I get them. You know what I'm saying? But I think Chronicles Olivia has them, and they're from her and Mags hanging out from the time they were young kids. She has a bunch of pictures.
Has she posted them yet?
I don't think so, because I was trying to get my grips on them. They said they would give them to me after they do.
She's a liar.
You know, so I had to see them. I haven't got them yet, but that's what they're saying.
Once again, they're editing something that they say they got. They're gonna send it to you, and it could help, but they ain't gonna post it. They're giving you false shit.
No, they said they're gonna post it. I couldn't post it to after they did, because you know they're other YouTubers. They want to get their damn views. You know how YouTubers are.
Well, I know one thing. If they give you a photo that ain't nobody seen yet, it's fake, and I'll be able to prove to you it's fake about a minute after they send it to you.
Okay, does anybody, hold on, let me close this Facebook. Somebody's trying to call me on Facebook while I'm in the middle of this. Okay, so yeah, let me jump over here. Somebody's trying to get.
Somebody's trying to get in the panel, ain't they?
No, they're just trying to say, hey, I guess they're trying to give me some information about what we're talking about, I guess.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Hey, if you want me to get out of here, let me know. It's your channel, bro. We like your channel. Me and my buddy are sitting here. We was watching you anyways.
Nah, you good, bro. You're good. It ain't no big deal. You're always welcome here. Now I'm more into, I'm a true crime guy, and and you started off with it true crime, and then it kind of shifted into the conspiracy realm of things, and I just, in my heart, like, if this is real and you are wrong, then one of these kids or one of these people out here are responsible. Okay, so I'm trying to cover both bases, first base and second base. Because on first base, I'm thinking true crime, something bad has happened. They put this girl in the trunk, and there's, there probably, there could be a family out there really grieving and all these things, and they need answers. And on the other side, we got the conspiracy of it that, some of the things you said do make sense, don't add up, and there is corruption.
I don't mean to cut you off, but look, check it, because it's just you brought up something that's good. So check it. Why is there more stuff why is there more things provable with what I'm saying than provable if she's real?
I don't know. I noticed that one thing when she went missing and I was trying to do thumbnails on her, that there was no images of this girl anywhere that I could find to make thumbnails. I was like, for somebody that's a teenage girl at the age of 16, you would think would have 1,000 pictures. I can only get a few pictures to make thumbnails. And I was just like, the one where she's in the dress, the one where she's sitting like this. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to choose from. And I was like, that's odd for a 16-year-old girl.
Do you know what an image scan is?
An image scan?
Yeah.
Nah, not right off.
Okay, so I can take your face and I can scan your face, and it will take me directly to your YouTube channel. I'll be able to subscribe to it. I'll be able to see your Instagram, all this shit, right?
I didn't know they could do that with your face.
When I scan your face, all the right stuff's come up that I already know about. Your YouTube channel, all that shit, right?
You've been scanning my face? That's weird, Upchurch.
You know why?
I'll break your phone. That's why your phone fried.
I thought. So you know why Kylie's face doesn't pop up as anybody really, and it just shows a bunch of people that kind of look like her?
Nah, I didn't know you could even do that.
No, I'm saying, do you know why?
Because she don't exist, church.
Because it is two or more faces on top of one face that are thinned out so where you can't see it. So when you try to image scan it, it's trying to pop up three faces. And when it tries to pop up three faces, it comes up as a bunch of different people.
Honestly, I didn't even know you could do that. I have a business card like that where you could tap somebody's phone and it gives you all their information, but I didn't know you could do it. Like, you could scan somebody's face and it would do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's strange. That's high-tech technology right there. You a high-tech redneck, church.
But no, do you know why we have to stay on top of this? There's a bigger picture, bro. Because if these people can get away, as long as they have, doing something that is fucking insanely fucking simple, to the point where I'm like, yeah, this guy, and this guy's guilty within 48 hours. It's 2 weeks later, almost 3 weeks later, and I have the same exact suspects, right?
Uh-huh.
That is a low form of technology they're using. If you go look on TikTok, where the dude is literally walking and talking, looking like Elvis, and if they can ping your phone wherever they want to ping your phone at, which is why we're having an issue with the ping phone right now. Put you wherever they want you, and ping your phone wherever they want to ping it, and make you, by the court of law, guilty, and you can't prove you ain't guilty.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in Upno Doug with us. He keeps waving at me in the backstage. What's up?
All right, so this is the part right here where I had to stop the video to try to explain this. So I'm gonna finish playing this out, but he had Ryan trying to explain what his theory on this whole debacle is, and Doug had to come in here and kind of just mess it up. So it is what it is, but I'm only going to play it up to the point to where you'll see, and then I'll pick up when he comes back because he leaves. Here we go.
Doug?
What's up? How you doing, Dolly? Thanks for having me on real quick. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, bro?
How's it going, man?
Hey, first of all, you gave me one of my biggest super chats ever, so I wanted to thank you for that, by the way. Number two, what kind of psyop do you think this is? What is going to be won from this if it's some kind of psyop? Because I get when the gun control thing comes in with like shoot. what's the motive here?
He's
for
saying
the cover-up?
money.
Is it just a GoFundMe? Like, I mean, 60 grand isn't a lot of money.
Times 10, bro.
Is it that? So who's getting the payoff?
So real quick, what he's doing is just trying to just ask any question. I have no idea what his purpose behind it is, but he just continuously just keeps asking the same questions. Watch. It irritates Ryan and it irritated everybody. Everybody was in the chat room. You can see the chat room up here at the top. You'll see people are like, see ya, Doug. Bye, Doug. Watch, you'll see.
Off at the end of the day.
You're asking a question that I just said that we don't have the answer to that yet.
Okay, I must have missed that. I'm sorry. I was in the background. So I was just, I had some notes written down.
That's the same thing. What was, what's the gain from this? Money, I guess, would be their motive, but who and how high up does that go? And is
More
this,
people know.
and is this some kind of thing they do all the time? Like, has this been pulled over onto people before? Let's fake this and let's gain all this money. I mean, it's been accused. I've heard it.
But what other things? Like, are we talking about missing people? Has it all been about missing people and that this is how it's always been? Or are you talking about other kind of things that lead into this? What made you think that this is such a, because we all know there's something foul about this case, right?
Right.
Like she didn't end up in the water by herself at this point. But how did it happen? We have this 40-year-old guy that just disappeared. They started talking about a 40-year-old that was at the party and older guys, and they were bringing the drugs in. But it seems like that guy disappeared. Is there a chance that she did sleep in her car? Some guy tried to take advantage of her or did, and then SAs and then kills her and sticks her in the back and then puts her car.
Go ahead.
Zero chance.
Zero chance? You don't think that? Because Sammy says that, I thought she was going to sleep there and possibly, she's smart enough not to drive. And
we're already way past that, bro. We're past that.
So I'm just curious. Okay, so what would be the point of staging this then? Why would Kylie? Why would they use Kylie or someone that you think doesn't exist? Because I've seen proof that she exists.
Where?
And her. Well, there's stuff that's been taken down due to this. She's 16 and there's an active investigation. So stuff is actually pulled down, like Facebooks and social medias and things of that nature.
30 minutes ago when I got off YouTube.
I'm sorry, what was that, bro?
That just happened 30 minutes ago when I released my video.
Yeah, I just watched your video. Now, I guess I don't want to be repetitive because I might have missed some of this and I don't want to piss you guys off.
Are you wearing glasses?
Me? No, bro. I'm right here. I just didn't want to turn my light on because it's blue. It's blue, and I didn't want you to think it was purple. So I was like, I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave my camera off.
Hey, see, this is the problem right here, bro. Like, if I gotta leave so you can talk to him, Dolly, it's totally cool. But I can't talk to somebody who is gonna sit here and make jokes about lights when police. No.
I'm being honest because the last video I saw, and that's the only I don't have my remote near me, and that's why my camera's off, bro. I'm not trying to be funny about lights at all.
No. I'm not saying you're being funny about the camera. I'm saying you're doing the same thing that a lot of people do. They're like, haha, the light. No, police.
No. I'm actually not. I'm actually not, bro.
Are you gonna be 15 minutes or not?
Yeah, you go ahead. But
Okay.
I'm not.
Look up gangs. Gangs have colors. Look up lights. Traffic lights. Red means stop. Green means go. Yellow means caution. People use lights to talk to each other without having to talk to each other. That's how they get the shit done.
I didn't know I didn't know how that was that. Okay, so that I didn't know that's what you were referring to. I never understood about the lights, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I caught the light thing. That's why I said something about the dude with the purple light. I mean, I agree that some people, these traffickers and these people that are into this child pornography and things like that, they do have certain things that they use to identify with each other, so they know another creepo when they see another creepo.
I'm honest. I honestly wasn't trying to disrespect. I had no clue about the light thing, or that's what you guys were referring to.
Oh, you're good, bro. I'm just fierce, bro. I'm sorry, Dolly.
No, you're right. No, you're good, bro. No,
I was just trying to explain it to him because there's these sicko people. They use certain things so they know other sickos know how to find each other and who they can associate with. Birds of the same feather flock together, kind of thing.
100%.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I guess I understand because I've done boots on the ground. We've dealt with like ice cream truck references and then cupcake references. I never really explored the light thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What branch was you in?
Branch?
Yeah.
For what?
You were boots on the ground. Don't you mean military?
Yeah, I was talking for searching. I'm talking about no. My dad was military. My dad he's a civil vice commander for the military or Purple Hearts, but I'm not. I wasn't. I meant for other cases. I've been actually searching with my feet on the ground, boots on the ground, I guess they call it, or feet on the floor, or whatever you want to say.
You better learn how to spot bullshit a little better. You're gonna be doing that.
About what?
I don't know. You tell me.
No. I was just confused because I didn't understand about the lights thing. That's all I was referencing. Why would Zanime? Where does she?
Breath. Take a deep breath. Go. Hold it for 4.
I don't take a deep breath like that until I take a bong rip. I take a bong rip that way. But no, to be honest with you, like, so
man knows about bong rips.
You know what I wanted to mention to you about Zanime is because one thing you did point out about her that I was questioning, because she started talking on that All-American Dream Chasers panel about the Gabby Petito case.
The Staples guy. Who did? Zanime did?
Zanime did. And she was like talking about how she was covering it and things that she was like saying that's similar. And I was like, she never did that because I covered that case. And I know all the people that covered, and Dolly, I know all the people that did. And Dolly, can you remember Zanime ever covering that case?
No, I can't.
I got to get off here because this guy is actually a risk to being late.
Hey, bro, I'll take off. I'll take off, bro. I don't know what I did wrong.
All right, so I'm going to jump to part 2. So Ryan just dropped the mic right there. Said, I'm done. That's it. I'm going to pick up with the second part of the call-ins when Ryan comes back. So stay tuned just for a second. I'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my employees and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support by bringing you the MyPillow that started it all. MyPillow's patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs regardless of your sleep position. Because it works, we've sold over 70 million MyPillows, and now I'm bringing it to you for the lowest price ever. For example, you get my standard MyPillow, now only $19.88 with your promo code. Now's the time to get them for your friends, your family, your neighbors, everyone you know. My pillows make the best gifts ever. In the times we're in, one thing we all need is getting a great night's sleep. So go to mypillow.com or call that number on your screen now. Use your promo code and you'll get my standard My Pillow for only $19.88. For a more custom fit, my Premium Queen, only $24.98. Or my Premium King, only $29.98. This is a limited time offer, so order now.
Let's see. We got Church back with us. All right, Church is back.
Hey, Dolly, I'm just letting you know, in the next hour, there is a chance that your YouTube could or could not freeze up and end abruptly.
Okay.
And just only leave backstage people.
All right.
If that happens, undo your router and leave it undone for 30 seconds and then plug it back up.
Okay. Well, I'm on two different things. I'm not just on StreamYard. I'm on OBS and StreamYard simultaneously.
Okay.
So if OBS went down, if StreamYard went down, I'm still live on OBS.
Okay.
So I have it set up where I just share my OBS. I have I have it split screen.
Got you. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So I'm not too much worried about people getting into my shit too bad. I hope not anyway.
I was making sure. I just want to, because Zav, this happened last night, and Zav, her live shitted out on her.
Yeah, because I had went back and watched the ending of it where she had went off the screen and y'all didn't know how to end it and all that. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what you want me to bring some more people in with you, Church?
They're gonna come in anyways. Watch.
Right. Hey, Bruce from Kentucky.
Hey, what's up? Oh my God, Church, I'm a big fan.
I
So
appreciate
glad
it,
to
bro.
meet you, man. I'm next door in Kentucky, man. We always come down to Pigeon Forge.
Hell
Love
yeah.
Pigeon Forge. But anyways, man, Upchurch was saying, talking about the tow truck driver giving the kind of like, hey, telling AWP to go over, to Oka. Well, isn't that ironic also that, talking about the Placer County fake sheriff, they were telling AWP not to, they already searched that 19,000 man hours. I mean, this smells like conspiracy to me. And I really, truly have, we sit there, me and my wife, we sit there and wait for Upchurch to hit another video because we love it.
I appreciate that, Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do. And hey, I promise you, bro, I will never say anything that my gut, I go by my gut. I will never say anything that my gut does not feel.
Yeah. And by the way, Upchurch, I am a war veteran Marine. Hoorah. 0811.
Hell yeah, brother. I appreciate your service.
Yep.
All right, Bruce, we're going to bring in Miss Harmony. It's good talking to you.
Hey, y'all take care, man.
Great meeting you, Bubba.
All
right.
Let's bring in Miss Harmony.
Hey, Dolly. Hey, Ryan. How are you guys?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm pretty good.
I usually do not do panels because I'm not the favorite in the world of the streets for years and years and years because I speak the truth and I expose the truth. And when it comes to fake crime, you betcha I'm going to come down on you. So the reason why I came up here is I just dropped a video to clear up that picture that was dropped that we were given about the party. The link is in your private chat. You can look at it at your own leisure, or you can go to my YouTube and check it out. Reason why I'm also up here is Ryan. I have a question for you. You don't have to answer if you don't want, because I respect your team's privacy. But do you have a forensic analysis on your team?
Can't tell you.
Okay, well, if you ever need one, ring me up.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And especially where my expertise is in photos. And I will let you people know that Ryan is telling the truth about the face thing. How did you word it with the chat? What did you call it?
The transparent. Am I echoing to y'all? If I am, I'm sorry.
No, I don't hear an echo.
I'm sorry. Ask your question again.
Okay, so I kind of was doing the dishes when you were discussing and you labeled the imaging for the face. But so can you just let me know how you stated it?
So yeah, pretty much what you do is you have a face that is either the face that is on that person initially, and you alter it by putting other similar faces over it and then turning the transparency down to where the scan picks it up, but your human eye doesn't pick it up.
Right, and and that's totally true. And actually, there's even a higher technology if you want to research how the Chinese do it.
Yeah, TikTok.
No, I don't do TikTok. I do real. I'm the real person out there. I am a person who does this work. Okay.
No, well, so, I'm not saying you have a TikTok, but you know about TikTok.
I don't care to know about TikTok. Everything is what you were saying about media attention and trying to get and trying to get things out there and trying to garner money. Whether it's like a dynasty. Okay, we live in the world of dynasty, and that's what the bottom line is. And there's biggins all behind the scenes. I'm listening to you because there's certain information that I know that you are giving that is congruent. And I'm not going to mention who, but certain people who had to step down, certain people who have been plugged in whatever. They had that little tiny segue. There's a reason for that segue, and what people own, and it's a dynasty. If you remember the show Dynasty, that's our world.
I've never seen it.
Okay. Well, I'll just use as a metaphor. That's what our world is like in politics and everything, right? Everybody, does a favor, even down to judges. I've even worked in the court system and seen it. I've worked with attorneys. I've worked with politicians, yada, yada, yada. Corruption is everywhere. Everybody wants something. And once you play and get into the game, it's kind of like the old mafia story. You do this, and now you have to owe me a favor down the road. Okay, yeah. Now let's, get on with things, right? So what I also want to say is I want you to start researching the Chinese. If you need the information, I can send it to you, because a lot of it now is eye recognition. So what I do, I have special equipment. That's why I said if you ever need anything, and don't have that team that has the equipment. It's very expensive. It's about $47,000 for the program, right? If you ever need anything, but what I want you to start to study when you're doing that, because you are into something, I just don't know visually if you've seen it. I want you to visually see it. It's really cool how you can peel back the face. And here's an example. I can use dogs and put your face on it. People are going way overboard because now you have to go into the iris. If you are a tour person, so I don't know if you tour out of the bounds of USA, but if you do, let's say you go over to China, you will have a eye scan, a hand scan, everything. So it's an imprint, right? And if you start looking and researching into the China stuff and into the camera, yes, you're right, it's face recognition. 3 years ago. Now it's it's so updated now. Like, people are so behind the times. I'm just trying to catch you up because you have a fascination about this. So why not, look into it, the eyes and how you can do it. And then if you've got your team person, you can do that face thing and the layering and everything like that. But they're getting very clever with the filtering now. Try to do the eyes. The eyes cannot lie. You know how they always say, both the eyes. So now that I've heard what you said, I'm sorry I can't do the work right now. I'm on a vacation. But
I hope you have fun.
I've been having a blast. I've been traveling all over Europe and everywhere for the summer, and I'm just chilling in Belgium, and I got this Belgium guy trying to romance me now.
Okay, Miss Harmony, we got a ton of people in the back, so we got to get ready to wrap it up. But make sure my mods get your information, and I can pass it along to Brian for you.
Can I tell her one thing? I just want to see what she replies to this.
Yeah.
Real eyes, real eyes, real eyes.
Yes.
All right.
If you need any help, you know my name now.
Yes, ma'am.
Just don't put me into any conspiracies or.
I have no idea what your name is. Even if you told me, I don't know. I'm a very private
person. This is very, unusual for me to expose myself.
Yeah, just pass your information along to my mods, and if Ryan needs it, I'll make sure he gets it.
Check out your private. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work.
All right.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
We're gonna bring in. I would like to talk to. I guess there's someone who talks to you, Ryan.
All right.
How's it going? Hey. I would like to talk to.
It was supposed to say more than that, but see, the thing is they brought Ryan in because he had such a large following, which brought more attention to the case. Well, then when he didn't do the narrative that they wanted him out of there. So he's onto something. He's a smart guy. He doesn't think like everybody else does. He's a genuine, down-to-earth person that he even said, I don't care if you sue me or whatever. I want the truth. That is a man of his word. So
I appreciate it, brother.
I've been a follower of Upchurch ever since I heard his first song. So, and I've been a follower of Dolly since I found his stream by accident. So,
awesome.
Everybody, it just blows my mind that everybody wants to discredit what you're saying. Yeah, some of it may be outlandish, but you're not on drugs. You're thinking from a different perspective than these people that do it day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. If you think different, the first thing people want to do when you don't fit, what you say don't fit into their box is the first thing they throw out. You're on crack. You're smoking meth. You're on drugs. Well, maybe I just think different than you do. You know, maybe it's just as simple as that, you know.
And that's what makes Ryan so unique. Because he don't care if people knows or thinks that he's wrong, because he knows in his heart what he feels.
Bro, dude, thank you. And that's the reason, you know, you're supposed to go with your gut, a non-natural thing rather than a natural thing, or rather than something. Or hang on, your gut is a natural thing which you're supposed to go with. They get you to go off a unnatural thing, which is a television set.
And you're a self-made millionaire. You could care less.
Get dropped out of school that's got missing teeth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could care less what people think of you. So therefore, you're going to express your opinion, and that also helps bring light to the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of eyes on. And a matter of fact, when even in the beginning, before she was found, church talking about it is really a good thing. And when you get into true crime, I know you get a lot of hate on the true crime streets of church, but I think it's a good thing because you're such a popular dude on the internet. When you show these kids' face, thousands of people are instantly seeing it. You know, so anytime you're talking about true crime, I support it because your voice is so large and your reach is so big that it's important that these kids get out there. And somebody like you that's out there doing it and you're taking heat for it, there's a lot of famous people that wouldn't be putting themselves in the position that you in, taking the heat you're in to help these kids.
Dude, I appreciate that, Dolly. And I want to tell you too. Me and him were just talking earlier. We know, like, psyche wise, what your position is and what you do for the crime community. I'll just say this: Dolly's page is like a gas station for the crime community when it comes to finding stuff, because a lot of stuff can be found over here based off certain skills that Dolly has that I ain't gonna say here because I don't want to reveal them.
Appreciate it, church.
That's the thing. You guys see the truth through all the bullshit because you could care less what anybody thinks of you.
Yeah.
Because the truth is what really matters. Whether it's you, in the end, you're wrong or whatever. You accept that because you brought justice to somebody that was looking for the justice.
Thank you.
Awesome, my man. All right, we're going to drop you out and we're going to bring in somebody else because we got a few people in the backstage.
Much love, everybody.
All right,
see you, brother.
We're going to bring in Creek Squad. Let's see. Add to stream. Creek Squad.
Hello.
Hello.
You will never find out.
I think that's a troll. All right, let's bring in Stoney Stone. What's up, Stoney?
Yeah, man. Hey, check this out. So I was wanting to just say, Ryan, we all love you. We support you. Love your music. Whatever.
Appreciate it, buddy.
It's great. My kids just love your music. Whatever. But look, check this out. I agree with Dolly 100%. You actually do a justice to this true crime community. When guys like us can't get it out, you have a further reach than we do. So I appreciate everything you do when you're doing this. You need to keep up the great work because, man, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people are missing, and it's hard to pick one individual case and just focus on that one case when there's so many families that are needing somebody. So how do you actually, because I do it too, and I search, and I think you got my videos sent to you by some of your people about the ones that we dropped on the 16th on Dolly's channel. And then you responded to one of my videos. I actually thought you took a plug at me. I corrected that, whatever. But the point is, you got to keep doing what you're doing, bro, and putting it out in front of people, because while you're doing it, it makes it easier for the smaller guys like us. We throw something out there, it's hard to pick one individual case and just stay on that case nonstop. When, like yesterday, 2 4-year-old children disappeared, one in Indiana, one in Ohio. So now I'm focusing on that, which takes away from Jalissa, which is the other case from California.
There is so many missing people. It is hard when you get on
hard.
something, you know, especially when you're diving deep into something, and then somebody brings another case up, and you're so focused on one thing that you really can't dig into all them cases. You know, you kind of got to go at it. I kind of go at it one at a time. If I get too caught up, you know.
Yep.
So, but Smoke, I got some people. Smoke, I got some people in the back.
Smoke?
Nah, I was reading Smoke's name at the same time I want to say something to you.
But yeah, absolutely. Just keep on doing what you're doing, and just, man, keep it out in front of the people.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, Stoney.
God bless.
So that was Stoney Stone. Let's bring in Smoke. What's up, Smoke?
Oh, I'm just relaxing. So I kind of give like a little, you know, what's up to Upchurch and Jimmy, Dolly. You know, I've been around for a while. I've seen Upchurch on Facebook before he's even doing music. I don't know if I followed you or not, but I used to see your videos all the time. No, but you know, just a little shout out about these conspiracies. You know, you guys gotta watch who you chase down a rabbit hole. You know, I used to make videos about gang stalking, electronic harassment and shit.
I knew you was gonna say that, Smoke, when I seen you in the backstage.
I'm just gonna touch into it for a second, right?
This is my video gaming buddy, Church, and he's always talking crazy conspiracies. Always. This is the conspiracy guy.
Well, no, I'm talking some real shit, right? Like fake friends and, you know, whatever, right? I had a semi rear end me last year. So, I mean, I haven't been... I got a piece of plastic in my mouth realigned on my jaw. So, I mean...
Oh, shit.
I've had some real fucking harassment over making videos, probably. So, hey, just saying, you know, if you guys are going to, you know... If you guys are going to make these videos, you might be ready. You know, if you're going to start saying conspiracy, you know, you might catch that heat. I got 2 balls, a herniated disc, fucking piece of plastic realigned on my jaw. I'm not bullshit. I had people following me around public. No fucking clue who they were. Saying that man's crazy and shit like that. So, I mean, that's the kind of shit that might happen to you if you fucking make conspiracy. So that's, just want to, you know, give you some heads up.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm ready for it.
So do you think, what do you think about this case, Smoke? Do you think it's a conspiracy? Do you think this goes deeper than what it is?
Well, you know, the thing about me and conspiracy is I'm not like a man of, you know, paranoid person about conspiracy, right? I throw the word conspiracy around lightly, right? Like, you know, there are big conspiracies out there. You know, I think there's like groups of people that, you know, you got human trafficking. Everything goes back to like trafficking rings and drugs and you know, there's rituals. You know, get enough information out of it, but you know, I watched a lot of other videos, like interrogation videos, FBI, serial murder videos over the years, and you know, I've taken like bits and pieces of things, you know, and like if the FBI gets their chance to get their hands on the cases first, then they actually start to cover stuff up, you know. So I mean, that's when you really get cover-ups, is if the FBI gets to it first. You know, local police don't cover things up, the FBI will. So I mean, that's what I've learned over the years of watching different videos. So if it's a big enough case where the FBI gets there first, then they'll just cover it up in public women what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
I fully believe that they have government actors. You know, it's like if you watch a bunch of these videos on YouTube, there's people out there, you know, suffer from all kinds of different things. You never see that stuff in the news. You never see that stuff in the public. But I mean, YouTube gives people a chance, you know, to voice, you know, bad things they're going through, bad stuff, messed up stuff they've seen. Because I mean, you got media blackout on everything crazy, right? And then you also got like the cops. Anybody government, they're not allowed to talk to the media.
I don't like, you know, the thing about conspiracy on the internet is they like to shadow ban your channels and stuff like that when you start diving into those realms.
Look at Steve will do it. Man, he's like giving like people tens of thousands of dollars and stuff. He's like, you know, on some good mission, and they ban them, right? They'll ban you over everything. That's why my YouTube channel is like completely private at this point, because I didn't want to lose anything, right? And
yeah.
That's just how it goes, you know?
Yeah. All right, Smoke. It was good talking to you, man.
Yep.
All right,
Bubba, take it easy.
All right, we're going to bring in Shay. Hello, Shay.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, so what do you think about all this?
I honestly believe that it was not an accident. I think there was a lot of foul play involved in it. I think there was more players into it than what is being said. I do agree with Ryan that there were there's a big cover up going on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bigger than everybody thinks.
yeah, bigger than what everybody thinks. And that they're trying to keep it on the hush hush. And I don't think that they're ever going to release the toxicology report, even if the parents are okay with it. Which I've heard that their parents aren't even wanting to release the toxicology report.
Let me ask you something. Since I got you here in the conspiracy realm, remember when the Impact 911 was on the fence there, church?
Yes.
What if Impact 911, the police and the media are connected together, just down the conspiracy hole for a minute, to run these elaborate schemes? One, it helps
It's not
the
a
media.
conspiracy. You can Google the lady that was on the thing talking to everybody with the police, and she worked with the news and the police.
I didn't know you could do that. That seems like there would be some type of conflict of interest there, that you could leak stuff to the media through your sources at the police department.
Wait, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I didn't know you could be like a police investigator or a police person like that and work for the media, because it seems like then you could leak sensitive police information to the media, straight to the media.
Like a conflict of interest, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's odd to see that the lady works there. All right, we're going to bring in...
So, hey, Bubba, I got to take this call.
Okay.
I'm going to holler at you tomorrow. DM me.
Okay, I will. All right, church, you
it
be
was
good.
good talking to you, Shay.
Ryan, before you go, I do have a question for you, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard, but there is a missing 24 autistic man missing in your area. And he also has a TBI. And he's been missing since June 8th.
He's got a what?
He has a TBI, and he's autistic.
He has
And Corey Lane.
I don't know what a TBI is.
Yeah, what is that?
A traumatic brain injury.
Oh, okay.
He was hit by a, I think it was an 18-wheeler when he was 13 years old. His mom is currently in Nashville looking for him, and she's been trying to get in contact with you.
Mm-hmm. What's her name? Do you know?
Her name is Sharon Chappelle Evans. There is a Facebook group.
Say it one more time. I'm sorry, sweetie.
It's Sharon Chappelle Evans. And I don't know if you know Corey Lane, but he had been in contact with him for 3 months before he even knew that he was missing.
Sharon, S-H-A-R-R-O-N?
S-H-A-R-O-N. And if I can have an email to send you the flyer to, I can send that to you.
Do you have an Instagram?
I do have an Instagram.
Dolly, you care if I ask her for it on your live?
I don't care.
What's your Instagram?
It is Chris Anna. Oh, I don't know what I did. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. It's Chris Anna, which is spelled K-R-I-S-A-N-N-A. Powell, P-O-W-E-L-L.
All right. All right, I'm going to look you up and I'll send you a DM so I can get that flyer.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, girl.
You're welcome.
Dolly,
Thank
I'll
you.
see you later, buddy.
All right, church, you be good, man. Peace.
All right, you too, buddy. And in the comment, Meg, what up? See y'all later.
Later. All right, guys. The one.